Well, of course, we always should keep a certain level of guarded optimism that with all of the kinds of violence and all the conflicts in the world, that cooler heads will prevail. But more importantly, that true leadership will step up. And I think, unfortunately, what we find is that there are several systemic issues dealing with the United Nations. First and foremost, it seems as though there's a contempt among many, particularly in some of the great powers like the United States, for the efforts made by the United Nations. On the one hand, of course, the U.S. is the largest financial contributor to peacekeeping, but it ranks 82nd, according to 2021 estimates, of actually having peacekeepers. In fact, it only has 31 peacekeepers worldwide. China, out of the members of the permanent members of the UN Security Council, by far has the most, coming in at number 10 with about 2,250. The U.S., the UK, France, and Russia lag well behind. France and the UK somewhere in the 600s. Russia somewhere around 72 peacekeepers. So there's a real disconnect. On the one hand, giving money, but being stakeholders when it comes to the kind of risks that are taken, being in the line of fire, which of course provides a different level of motivation for countries that have forces on the ground to perhaps try to move both by their presence there, but also through whatever kind of diplomatic leverage they can have and wield over the countries where they are deploying the peacekeeping troops. These are the kinds of combinations that need to occur and just simply are not happening with a system that otherwise could work if there was perhaps a little bit more sincerity and a little bit more openness and transparency to the processes of what these powers are thinking.